Oh yeah, but I'm broadcasting my shit too. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm broadcasting on YouTube. Say what? Why you do that, bro?
So you didn't just walk dead into that?
I didn't walk at all. I just turned.
And you was going forward.
Cabrina, you leaning the damn thing in my. You're lying.
Whatever.
You're lying, bro, for no reason. Make sure you go your motherfucking way. All right, I know how to do it. Oh yeah.
Tristan.
What? You're supposed to be at your school. What?
Man, fuck you, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley.
I got new
Welcome to
clothes
the
out here.
NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game. And we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's followed Eagles going up against Roethlisberger Steelers.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be
steady
decisive
playing
about
tonight?
whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Cause you was on the phone fucking with me,
Great starting
motherfucker.
field position here for the offense.
And what the hell is you?
Insane for
Oh, all right, yeah,
How about that?
yeah, all that.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh,
This
Martavis
is
Bryant
caught
going to
by
the right.
Martavis Bryant. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Hey, I'm online.
A big gain there on the first play of the game.
How do I know my rip?
52 yards.
For real?
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Where you want to go?
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
That's dumb as shit.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions.
Got the Eagle
Have 'em looking
defense,
at
boy.
3rd
That
and
shit ain't
10.
bullshit.
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Wow.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed
You
the
watching
pass.
this
Good as
shit,
a
Jake?
sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he finds McDonald. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll give the Steelers a first down. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
My first drive, I got
Another
100
nice
yards.
gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
Huh?
To throw again is Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. The quick slant caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant from 6 yards away. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is
You
taking
finna
about
get
7
AD
yards
and
deep.
somebody else, ain't it?
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
They got who?
Now a play fake here on first down.
He ain't open, nigga. He ain't open. He is not open. I'm telling you, he is not open.
And oh, right
Give me
away,
that shit, give me that
he
shit,
lost
give me that
the
shit.
football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case
This
is.
nigga pitched
They're
it to the lineman, bruh. This nigga pitched the ball to the lineman. Man, the man ran to the motherfucking past the line of scrimmage and pitched it to the fucking lineman. Shit, what can he do? He got his ass hit. The first, the dude I was playing against, the first nigga, actually, the first lineman actually threw that bitch backwards. Like, he had got it. He fumbled that bitch. I smacked his ass.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Being chased out
Hell
left.
nah.
It's
That
hauled
shit
in
weak
by
as hell.
Torrey Smith. They give him 14 yards that time and a
Oh,
fresh
he's
set
playing
of
with
downs.
Carson Wentz.
Now,
Okay,
Charles,
yeah,
what's the
we got-
mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0? And the ball is knocked out.
Look, Carson
Plays
Wentz
like
caught
this
that
when the ball
bitch up.
comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Smack his
Wentz
ass,
can
dude.
pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Put him in that cover 30.
On second down, here's Wentz.
Yeah, because we think
the
he's
pressure
sweet,
right. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I hate when I play niggas like this, bro.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Doing this fucking
so
running.
they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan.
Nah, he running with the quarterback.
Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
Yeah.
Wentz to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And he'll score.
Yeah, probably.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Damn, Carson Wentz scored.
Carson Wentz taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I'm 9-1, so I can put some more VCs into this nigga.
Wentz. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about difference makers. Kirk Cousins at the quarterback position. He's going to be coveted around the league by quarterback-needy teams. Case Keenum had a big year. Could he move? But how about running backs? Le'Veon Bell, Dion Lewis, some pass catchers, Jimmy Graham, Jarvis Landry, Sammy Watkins. And about the guy who goes and gets quarterbacks, DeMarcus Lawrence had a monster year for Dallas last season.
Yeah, a lot of big names that could be out there as free agents.
Everybody just so Ram.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. A screen to Bell. And he's able to get out to the 32. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He completes it to Bryant. He's at the 30, past the 20, and he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Him and Aaron McDonald,
pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference. And
he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
That's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, man. It's going to go hard.
On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out. Well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi. And how about Jason Peters, losing the all-world left tackle? And Halapua Vate Vaitai, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capable.
There's no way, bro.
It's complete.
Alshon Jefferson, man. That nigga weak.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey.
Man, come on, man.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles
You
are now just
crazy.
an extra point away from grabbing the lead.
Talking about,
And
you know,
that
when you
is
got
how
that
you
deep. Look at
retaliate
that.
after getting scored on one play. Big pass downfield,
Fuck
and you
wrong
hit
with
the
big
end
niggas,
zone.
man.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes
you can hear
right
it
back.
get
Okay,
mad
I'll show
first, I'll
you.
beat your
And he
ass
attacked
this
right
time.
back on the first play of the drive and
That's
hit him
your
big.
ass on now.
And this will be a touchback as that
Well, you got
sails
me
over the
fucked
end
up,
line.
man.
So the football switching hands here in
Shit.
just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second,
know.
may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999? Where he won.
Bruh, they
battle for it,
fucking
and it's
push me,
intercepted.
bruh. That's weak.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
I'm glad ain't nobody
I want to
watching
give a
this
hat
shit.
tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton,
what?
NFL Man of the Year, and they totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was
It's tied up right
$200,000.
now.
So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
Bro, why ain't nobody over that
Onside is
bitch?
Jeffrey.
Fuck.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. That goes for a gain of
I'm
31.
finna start playing these niggas straight man.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place.
Crazy.
But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Wentz going to throw. He had a bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Oh, this nigga had that bitch.
So the offense puts the ball on the ground, but they pick it back up. Now they face a third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a fourth down after the scramble.
Gee.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will.
Come
He's
on,
able
man.
to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
I
The
know what to
decision
do.
to go for it pays
I'm finna get
off,
Wentz
and now they're
ass
set up
in the
first and
house.
goal. To throw, it's Wentz. That's going to be caught at
What'd
the
you say?
10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi from 4 yards out. And the Eagles
You ain't
have
playing with the
taken the
Eagles and ain't got
lead.
no D.
Wentz now to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Elliott now to kick this one away. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both
It
sides.
certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance.
toe up,
A
bro.
really well-played game.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a
nah, he
50-50 ball
he
right
just
there
about
that
8.
maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. Now he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced
I see you trying to
quarterbacks
run in,
because
bro.
no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and
In a
he's
way.
so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's
knew where
over
the
with.
pressure was going to
It's
come
over
from.
with.
Le'Veon Bell, kiss him goodbye.
Bro, what the
And
fuck
he is
just
taken
happened?
down deep in
Bro, my
Philadelphia
controller is fucked
territory.
up, man. My nigga stopped
And
running.
now we
man.
won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
You know what
And
just
he's
happened,
in. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know what just happened, boy.
Le'Veon
Lele.
Bell with his second touchdown here in this
That was
first
me.
half. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They go play action with Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great
Yeah,
anticipation. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. Boswell on now to kick this one away.
83
This
million
field at the
guaranteed.
2. And nice
I
work
thought
on
he
the
had,
return as they'll start their drive just past the
Oh, I'm
30-yard
thinking about
line.
Case Keenum,
Before the
84
possession
million.
switches
No, not
here,
Case
I had
Keenum. Who
written
that
down
is? That
I
boy
wanted
that
to
went
talk about some of
to
the awards this past season in the NFL. We know
that boy
Brady
that
was
just
the
went to
MVP,
the
but
Vikings.
Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They don't get no fuck.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to sit. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
You gonna let that be a ride. Stealing, your ass better get ready.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken
He ain't
at
had
the 3.
nobody at the Redskins either.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the
Pick
first
something,
half,
baby.
and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
To throw is Wentz. Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ryan Shazier.
This nigga so mad,
able to
bro.
get in
I just
there
said
and
this
take
nigga
him
4
down
times.
for a
bro.
loss of 3. On play action, it's Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it and that'll fall incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Here is the punter Jones as he gets this one away.
That man said, I'm on that road.
With it is Brown. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he fires one incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Michael Kendricks from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let this one go deep. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
You can bring everybody to Boston.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Now Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Cameron Hayward. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. From midfield, here's Wentz.
Man, hell no.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. They fake the give. Now Wentz rolling to his left. And some room to work. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On play action.
Stand in the fucking house. Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Right around the 6. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. Throwing now is Wentz. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Ryan Shazier in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They run with Ajayi. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Ajayi. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. Jay Ajayi, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So they're going to go for 2. Now Wentz steps away to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And
there's
intercepted
no way,
a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. So after the INT, here's Wentz. They set up the screen to Ajayi. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Only 3 there on the screen at second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Torrey Smith, the intended receiver, and it's third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
On my head, man. What you want to do, Bo?
Now Wentz on third down.
What you want to do, Bo?
And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. T.J. Watt in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Throwing on first is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Javon Hargrave able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Yabusele.
The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Working from the gun, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands.
No.
What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not even going to come close. A big loss in the wrong direction on 4th down. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road? Everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball,
that man
he's trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase.
Bro, that missed the truth. Didn't even come out that backfield, boy.
Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for.
Yeah, it's for no blocking and shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Defending an out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside move before they break to the out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy, because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beaten on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you after you seal that off, in this case, he was able to not only do that, but react back to the sideline and bat the ball down.
Roethlisberger will throw. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Antonio Brown didn't come down with the ball. This nigga sent the house, bro.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt.
I'm saying he couldn't catch the ball. He was running the flats, bro.
Pass play. His third sack of the afternoon.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Looking deep downfield.
Come on.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful.
You at, Jacob? I thought you were going to be watching the game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Buying time to his left. Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Forced out to his left.
Damn!
Caught on the sideline, but no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it, but was not in bounds, incomplete. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Yep. But they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Yeah, baby.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice. And he's got room. Oh, he slipped right by him. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Now a man who was briefly a Steeler himself. This is LeGarrette Blount. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now Wentz. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, this pick, baby.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Pick, baby.
Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden, with it.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's back to throw. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Big Ben has the knowledge, certainly the weapons to pull this off. We know he's done it many times in the past.
And that transmits itself to the rest of the offensive unit because these guys know that with Big Ben leading them, they've got a lot of confidence they can get it done.
Back to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. He'll look to throw. This one complete, right side to McDonald. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Roethlisberger to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. Here's Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 3. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw, Wentz.
Man, he's trying to go for everything.
And he's going to go down again. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Bryant with a catch right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very solid gain of 27. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Everything working out.
Now a first down carry by Bell. Fights loose. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
And that's complete to Jesse James. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Brandon, that's a huge completion there. That puts them in field goal range, but let's face it. They don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
My dad? Wait, what my dad want? What do we trying to do?
After the penalty, it's Bell. No gain
What's
there
up,
on
Shamir?
1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard second down. Tried to get the edge there. The defense just too quick to the
What's
ball.
up, Dad?
That's what we call total team
Not
defense.
too much,
there.
not too much.
Can't
What's
get
up
to
with
the
you?
edge, no place to move it inside.
What's up?
And then allows everyone else to run to the ball and create a big time tackle for no gain for the offense.
Roethlisberger now.
See, they're gonna charge us a little bit more for that weekend.
Oh, and
That's
it's
what we
intercepted.
had today.
Picked off by Corey Graham. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
How much was it more to do it on the
costly
weekend?
mistake
So
here
like
at
that, a lot of
OT.
people say
And
they
you know
weren't
what
gonna
they
make
say
it.
when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You
It's
don't
more than
usually get a
1,000
chance
more?
to throw a second one. I
she
mean,
said
I'm
it's
not
a
sure the
little over
analytics
1,000
on
more.
it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
A loss of a full
You heard me
3
there?
yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine, I'm
All right, send me your number.
speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And
All
let's
right.
face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
I think he's finna try to pay for it.
Again, here's Blunt.
Huh?
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd down and 12.
Yes, sir.
What can Wentz do now with his drive? Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The screen does get them 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going.
Let me let me talk to the people because we already did the contract. So let me talk to them and see what's up.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19.
I said, let me go talk to the, let me call the people real quick because we did a contract already.
Red zone at the 17-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate.
All right, let me call them real quick, Dad, and I'll give y'all a call back.
They did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception,
and that's what we want. We want a lot of people to be there to share with.
To go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
Exactly.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
For real?
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT.
Dang, that's crazy. I just want everybody to be there. I want to keep it real. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has
good. We're going to get everybody there.
Intel before he snaps the ball, but he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad. Then he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Yes, sir.
Michael
yes, sir.
Kendricks in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Yeah.
So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. This to win it in
Yes, sir.
overtime. And he got it.
Dang.
The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
Yeah, I called him back, Daddy.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy.
He trying to set everything up for me.
Finish in overtime with a long field goal.
I said he just trying to set everything up for me.
Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So it was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through
I could do that, Dad.
Water was in his veins. So that'll just about do it for
All right, I will.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Okay,
on
all right, I will.
Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The
I am.
Steelers are winners as we say so long from Heinz Field.
My little sister, my daddy. Babe, your grandma left a voice message. Beat the fuck out that nigga. Jacob came back on this weak ass nigga, boy. Yeah. Yeah, I see you in here. I wonder what that you looking at. Real shit though, boy. You know what the Patriots is on here now? 93 on the updated roster. You still looking at my shit? Alright, watch this, bro. Let me see. Oh, this the wrong one. What the hell going on? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I went and got that roster, Jake. That 2K18 roster, boy. That be the truth. You see how we dropped to 85, bro?
I see what you mean when you say everybody wanting to be the film.
Oh yeah. The Patriot got me, boy. Are you crazy? Ooh, that them boy, Jacob. Damn, ain't nobody over 90 on this bitch.
How you doing?
Damn. Hell yeah, though, boy.
I'm still looking at prices.
You ready to run a pro-am and shit?
Sierra Mama.
You said what?